Now, TV Today's managing editor Rahul Kamal spoke exclusively to Aam Aadmi Party leader Yogendra Yadav.
You know, for the last year and a half, Prashant ji and I have been demanding that the PAC should be restructured, that we need to have a different kind of PAC which has gender representation, which has geographical representation from South India, from other places, which has better social representation, and which just does justice to the new talent pool. So we have been saying, please reconstitute
so
PAC.
Are you saying
we have been saying
aside from the PAC?
This has been a standing offer for the last year and a half, from February 2013 onwards, 14 onwards. This has been a standing offer. That is not an issue at all. I just want to make it absolutely clear. And it would be ridiculous, it would be a tragedy if in this party, which has come out of so much of idealism, these things will begin to matter. And if I'm not a member of the PAC, what would happen? I wouldn't stop working for the party.
Why things reach such a stage? The charge sheet against you, Professor Yadav, is very long. You're accused of factional feuds, you're accused of working against the party, you're accused of planting stories against the interests of the Aam Aadmi Party. How did things reach such a pass where you're now seen as a villain of sorts within the AAP? They would rather have you out than in.
Rahul, you're in Delhi. You cover national politics. This interview happens to be one of the small things you're doing. You know about Delhi election. You tell me, throughout this Delhi election, did you hear once Yogendra Yadav working against Aam Aadmi Party? Tell me, did you hear that?
No, I didn't, and I don't think you did. But why does your party think that?
I may not get it because I'm biased. I'm myself. But you know, how can someone like me sitting in Delhi work against the interest of the party?
No, I know you
and
did.
Rahul Kamal doesn't get to know about it.
I know you didn't. I know you did. But what is perplexing is that many in your party believe that you did.
I think when you get annoyed, when you get angry, sometimes you wish to invent reasons.
Let's now go across to Rishika Barua, who joins us for more on this story. Rishika, it's a very, very crucial day as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, because here is a situation that for the first time, the Aam Aadmi Party is likely to take a decision against two of their topmost leaders, topmost minds. Perhaps the intellectual mind space of the Aam Aadmi Party, they are about to take a decision against such people. Just take us through what really to expect through the course of the day.
Well, absolutely, Sanket. As you rightly pointed out, it is a crucial day for the Aam Aadmi Party that seems to be split down right in the middle. And there are two crucial faces, founding members of the party, the lawyer and the professor, the minds behind, formulating the Aam Aadmi Party and bringing it to where it is today. But having said that, over the course of, the last fortnight, the Aam Aadmi Party has been guilty of washing its dirty linen in the public. There's been, a very publicly two camps that have emerged. There is one anti-Kejriwal camp, which is believed to be Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan, according to the pro-Kejriwal camp. So clearly, there are two camps that have emerged. There is a crucial national executive meet that is going to start at 2 p.m. in the national capital. 21 voting members will in fact be there. Whether the Political Affairs Committee of the Aam Aadmi Party, which is the top decision-making body in the party, whether it is reconstituted, whether the likes of Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan are dropped, or whether there is in fact a reconciliation that takes place is of course the big question.
Absolutely.
But crucially, what is being seen as a strategic retreat at this point in time is that Arvind Kejriwal will in fact not be attending. That is what we're being told as of now. If he is required, he will be participating via the phone, is what we've been told. So, it does appear that Arvind Kejriwal wants to distance himself from the controversy. He tweeted, remember, yesterday morning saying that he's deeply pained by the infighting within the Aam Aadmi Party and wants to focus
so he wants the House to be actually in order.
Wants to honor the mandate.
Absolutely. He wants, Arvind Kejriwal wants the House to be in order, and Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan, from the latest information that we are getting in, could in fact be removed from the Political Affairs Committee and could be offered other roles within the Aam Aadmi Party, something that even Yogendra Yadav has hinted in his interview to Rahul Kamal. Let's quickly listen in to yet another excerpt of that interview.
Do you believe, sir, it's okay for Arvind Kejriwal to be convener of the Aam Aadmi Party and be Chief Minister of Delhi at the same time. Many people on the outside would argue if he needs to be Chief Minister, it's a full-time job. He cannot look both at the party and at the government.
At this moment, we need him. At this moment, Arvind is an icon of the party. At this moment, he is not only Delhi's Chief Minister. In the eyes of the people of this country, he is an icon of honest politics. He is an icon of hope. And that's why this party would lose substantially if that icon is not our national convener. Yes, there are issues of division of labor, and I'm sure, I mean, he's already worked out ways of not burdening himself too much with governance. Similarly, he can work out better ways in the party itself.
Now, Rishika, this latest breaking news that we are in fact getting, that Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan are likely to be removed from the Political Affairs Committee, the highest decision-making body of the Aam Aadmi Party, and they are expected to be offered roles within the Aam Aadmi Party, perhaps to reflect on the party's prospects, maybe nationally. But what really, have you gathered as far as the future of leaders like Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav is concerned?
Well, Sanket, this is an interesting development, and it was something that was expected that, in the National Executive today, one of the conclusions that could emerge at the end of that meet could be that Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav could in fact be removed from the Political Affairs Committee, which is the highest decision-making body of the Aam Aadmi Party. But having said that, Yogendra Yadav, has made it very clear in that interview excerpt also that we just heard that if he is in fact removed from the political affairs of the Aam Aadmi Party, he claims that just like any other volunteer, who works for the